Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. Before I begin, I would just like to thank everybody that has liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. I would also like to thank everyone that has purchased a reading with me. And I would also like to say thank you to everyone that has commented on my videos. I don't answer all of them. I don't have time, but I do read each and every one of them. So thank you so much. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it does not, go check your moon and your rising sign for your messages. It's possible that only some of this is going to resonate and some will not. So just take what does and leave the rest. This is a love reading for the sign of Capricorn for the month of February. As an overall energy, we have the World. Now, the way I see this is a cycle has completed, or it's pretty much completed, but you haven't begun the new cycle yet. And you can see that face is hidden amongst the foliage there. It's like you are afraid to step out of that wreath or comfort zone, so to speak, to start this new cycle. Or there's something missing, or there's something you're waiting on. But it is the end of a cycle, or the finishing up of a cycle, we could say. Now, at the bottom of the mini Rider-Waite deck, I have the Ten of Wands. Again, the end of a cycle. It says the end is near, the conclusion of something. And you're tired and you're worn out because it's been a very long journey, somewhat challenging. You perhaps have too many commitments, and you will need to lighten your load. Choose the ones that are the most important to you and leave the rest for another time. Now, at the center of this reading, we have the Three of Swords. This is heartache, sadness. It can indicate betrayal, separation, three people in a relationship. But you do have the emotional support of friends and family. Two of Swords, indecision. For me, the way I see this card is, this is a very emotional decision because we have all the water there. But for me, I believe that you know the decision you need to make, but you don't want to take that decision. There's something that you're not sure about. There's something that's stopping you from making that decision. There's something that's stopping you from stepping out of this the foliage here. Again, a card of you being not sure about something, unhappy with your circumstances. But then I have the Sun on that. And I think that you're still hoping for a happy outcome. to this. Obviously, you really love this person. So now we're going to go up here. And it's very possible that the person we're speaking of is a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries person. And but they don't have to be. They can just embody the energies of this Queen of Wands. Now, people are attracted to this woman. She's very warm. She's very affectionate, very passionate. She's very strong and independent. This queen, she can transform things. She takes action and makes things happen. Now, the negative side to this queen is she would be very quick-tempered, jealous, quite stubborn, and would be very quick to create conflict. In fact, enjoys it. We have the Ten of Swords here. So I know that this is where the betrayal lies, is with her. And here we have you on the defensive, fighting for what you believe in. And this card says not to give up. Ace of Swords, cutting to the truth. So the truth has been found out about this betrayal. The Ace of Swords can also mean that there may have been an argument, somebody speaking sharply to you or you to them. It can also indicate the need to sever ties with things that no longer serve you. And it also speaks to making decisions. And it can also be a new beginning in the way that you think. So, like, I don't know what everybody's situation is, so you're going to have to take the messages and apply them to whatever your situation is. Now, this betrayal, you love this person, male or female. And this betrayal, it has you up at night. It's sleepless nights. It's fear of losing this person. Overthinking, negative thinking. It can even indicate a guilty conscience. Maybe you didn't give this person enough attention. And so you're kind of like trying to put the blame on you out of love for this woman. And with the Justice card on that, I believe that you are weighing things up, trying to find a solution with the King of Swords. Realizing that this relationship was or is out of balance. But you're trying to find a solution. You're thinking about everything. And all of these thoughts are keeping you up at night. Now, again, next to that we have Seven of Pentacles, which is a card of assessment. Do I continue? Is it worth it? Will it work? Seven of Swords. Do I take a risk? I don't really trust her anymore or him anymore. Do I take that risk? Or do I leave this situation? You're looking at all the details and you're thinking of, with the Eight of Pentacles, rebuilding. How could you rebuild this relationship after this betrayal? And yet, it is your wish to do so. But you realize that there has to be a transformation. Something has to change. You're thinking again about walking away with the Eight of Cups. You're up in your head, overthinking, negative thinking. Perhaps this has happened before, or something like this has happened before, and it didn't work, and so you don't think it'll work again. Right now, you're keeping things to yourself. But there are secrets that will be revealed, and they will be revealed to your advantage. And the advice on this card is to trust in your intuition and trust in that gut feeling. I have the Knight of Cups. And under here we have the Two of Coins, which shows you going back and forth on a decision after being left out in the cold, or feeling like you were left out in the cold. See here? And this card here can indicate a third-party relationship also. Two of Coins, going back and forth on your decision, and that's what's keeping you here. So again, under that we have you thinking. So on the one hand, you're thinking, oh, it's not going to work. I'm just going to walk away. And on the other hand, you're thinking, oh, I would like to reconcile. These ones we've done. So you're unhappy. You do have emotional support. You've been talking perhaps to your friends or your family about this. You would like to have a happy outcome. You would like to have a new beginning, because you're very passionate about this person. And you see, I have the couple. The Queen is here and the King is here. And you are looking at this new beginning. And you're very focused on this idea that you wish to manifest. But there's still a lot that you don't know about yet. And this has left you feeling confused. But there is some news coming in. With regards to that, because that Eight of Wands is right on top of the moon. Now, down here again, I have the Death card, which is transformation, and you still thinking, do I stay or do I go? The advice is always with this card to follow your heart. There is a change of fortune blowing in with the Wheel of Fortune. And I think with the Death here, it's a much needed change. And I want you to take notice of the child here who's handing flowers to Death, welcoming the change. And then we have the Emperor. The Emperor is about trusting in your own potential. It's about setting boundaries, what is acceptable to you and what is not. And so you may have to set boundaries with this person if you want to reconcile with them. And we still have you thinking, resting after this challenging energy. Thinking and dreaming about the future, and you are up in your mind, planning, strategizing. And then with the Knight of Swords, here, you are charging right into this transformation. You want this. And then again, I have the Eight of Coins, which can indicate rebuilding something. So I think that you are going to take the decision to rebuild this relationship. And on that, I have the Two of Cups. And this is why I say this, with these two cards here together. And again, the Ace of Wands appears here. So this is somebody that you are very passionate about, that you love quite deeply, because I have the King of Cups here. And with the King of Cups, remember to get clear on what is acceptable and what is not on an emotional level. We have here, I just talked about setting boundaries. So there's a lot of conversation that is needed here. But know with the Magician that you can do it. Despite any fears and doubts that you have here with the Nine of Swords energy and the Eight of Swords energy, know that you can do it. Focus on what it is you want and take action on it. Now, the Angel Answers card, that I drew for you is perfect timing. So if you've been asking Spirit and the angels for anything, this would be their answer for you. And at the bottom of the deck, we have helpful people. So we know that you have people around that are helping you. And I think that you will get your happy outcome here. You can manifest it. And then you will be able to start that new cycle. Because the world is a card of success. Let's not forget that. So I thank you for watching, Capricorn. I wish you all the best. If you would like to book a reading with me, the details on how to do so are in the description box below. Many blessings to you. Bye for now.